Not that long before recording this, Nintendo just made the announcement that tomorrow we are getting the June Nintendo Direct that they teased last month in a tweet. In that tweet, they also announced that yes, they are working on the next console, but they will not talk about the new console in this Direct, which frankly is at least good to hear, especially when prior to that tweet being posted, we were left completely in the dark as to what Nintendo even had in store for the future. So it was nice to at least get some kind of confirmation that next gen was in fact on the way. And as for this upcoming Direct, it'll mostly focus on games releasing this year. So this video is going to be stuff that I would like to see from it, with a few small predictions here and there. Anyway, here's what I want and what I think will happen from this upcoming Direct. Let's get my obvious top wishlist item out of the way, just bring over Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. I may not know how to develop a game, but surely it can't be that hard to just remove the gamepad and Miiverse features from them, right? They could easily run on Switch, especially when a majority of Wii U games have already been brought over. I know us Zelda fans ate good last year with the release of Tears of the Kingdom, but we have room for dessert, guys, come on.
Feed me! Feed me! Feed me!
Since it's gonna come out in a month or so, I feel like we're gonna get a new look at Nintendo World Championships. Personally, I feel like they wanted to wait until this Direct to actually reveal it, but because of the little mishap from the ESRB, I think they just released the trailer for it ahead of time. So a little reminder that the game is coming out probably isn't out of the question. There's also another release coming even sooner than that, in fact a little over a week from now, and that is Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. We're for sure gonna get one more reminder about this release. A surprise choice for a remake, but a welcome one. And since this 3DS game is getting remade for the Switch, this obviously leads me to wanting some others as well. Give us Tomodachi Life, you cowards. It was one of the most popular games for the 3DS. People have been asking for it for years now. I don't care if it's a straight sequel or a port of the 3DS one, just give us this game, damn it. If I'm gonna spend $60 or $70 on this game, I might as well get a new version of it as opposed to a dirty old cartridge from eBay. There are two other 3DS games I would really like to see ported over as well. A Link Between Worlds seems like an obvious pick. It really didn't use the touchscreen all that much in the actual game. It was mostly just a quality of life feature, so that could easily be translated over to the Switch for just pure button controls. Plus, come on. It's a Zelda game. Sure, it may be a 2D one, but there's definitely going to be people buying it. However, the main 3DS game I would really like to see ported over is Kid Icarus Uprising, or even a new Kid Icarus game in general. This series has 3 fighters in the Smash Bros. Series, but only has 3 games in the almost 40 years since it came out. I think a new installment of some kind is long overdue for this series. There's another series that also needs a new installment soon, and that is Professor Layton. Thankfully, one was confirmed at the February 2023 Direct, but we haven't had any new info about it since then. I'm confident we're gonna get a teaser, maybe not with gameplay, but probably a cutscene followed by a vague release window, which is probably going to change later on. Okay, I know this is a tall order, especially when the only other games from this series on NSO right now are the second one and Dr. Robotnik's A Mean Bean Machine. But I would love to have the Sonic Advance games on here. I doubt they'll ever be confirmed, as much as I and other folks would probably want to see them. But if we don't even have the first Sonic the Hedgehog game on the Genesis app, I doubt we'll get these masterpieces anytime soon. Come on, give me a chance to relive my childhood. There's going to be some kind of new Kirby game coming out in September or October. In the 31 years since this series has been around, there have only been 6 years without some kind of game featuring this little pink sentient bubblegum. I don't know what the gimmick will be, but there is going to be one. They just seem to really love this guy. I'm going to end this video with a very wishful prediction. It has been 7 years since the announcement of Metroid Prime 4, and almost 6 years since they announced they were restarting production on it. Personally, I would love for it to be revealed that it's coming out in like October or November or something, with like a shadow drop of Metroid Prime 2 and 3 the day of the Direct. Very similar to what happened with Pikmin 1 and 2 last year. I highly doubt it, but it would be very cool to see as a Metroid fan, although I feel like it's gonna go down the same path as Breath of the Wild, where this is gonna be the last major release for the current gen system, while also being a launch title for the next one. But with the amount of time that we've had since we've heard any kind of word about this project, a little peek, a little snippet, a little taste, a little scent of anything that they've been cooking up in there would be very much appreciated. Please. We've been waiting patiently, and I'm growing impatient. We all are. Alright, and that's all my little wishlist / predictions for tomorrow. I'll also be uploading my reaction to the Direct, or at least the highlights of it, in case I don't have anything to say for certain announcements. So keep an eye out for that. And if by some miracle at least 3 of the things on my list here become true, I'll eat a Whopper or something. I don't know. I've never had one before, but I'll record my reaction to me trying one of them if that happens. Or if somehow this channel gets 1,000 subscribers before September, I'll do it then. Either way, I'm trying to find some desperate way to get an audience here.